I am Rashagal, matriarch of the Dark Templar, and I welcome you and your companions to our world. Zeratul has informed me of the fall of Aiur, and I am deeply grieved. I am one of the few Dark Templar old enough to remember our ancestral home with clarity. Yet no matter how tragic the circumstances, it is clear that fortune has reunited our people. We Dark Templar will never forget our banishment from Aiur, nor the Conclave's sins against us. But you and your companions are no longer of the Conclave. The example set by your fallen hero, Tassadar, has shown you that when the light and dark sides of our energies are united, our power is undeniable.
But Matriarch, the Zerg who have followed us here are unlike any enemy the Protoss have ever known.
You speak the truth, Judicator. And yet, there lies a dormant power here that can help us to scour the Zerg from Shakuras forever. Long ago, we Dark Templar were a nomadic people. But when we found a remarkable monument upon this world, we decided to remain here to study it. We discovered that the enormous structure is actually an ancient Xel'Naga temple, dedicated to the race that sired us all. The temple is situated above a nexus of powerful cosmic energies. If we were to access those energies...
Then we should strike now, while the Zerg still muster their forces.
Alas, we cannot. In order to properly channel the energies of the temple, we will need the twin crystals, Urash and Callus, that legends say were separated many ages ago. The Urash is laced with pure Templar energies, while the Callus is comprised of dark Templar energy. Only by using these two crystals in unison can we hope to channel the potent energies of the temple.
Then it is clear that we must retrieve these crystals, wherever they may be.
Agreed. But first, we must deal with the Zerg and their two Cerebrates who have already taken up station around the temple itself. To arms, my children. Scour the temple grounds of this foul infestation.
Oh, young Templar. Cerebrates can be killed only by Dark Templar weapons and energies. My brethren will make short work of any Cerebrate.
Welcome back to StarCraft and welcome to the next Protoss mission, in which we will slay a couple of Cerebrates. But first, we'll have to get up our economy. Let's build more of you guys. And
Executor, our sensors show that the two Cerebrates are surrounded by spore colonies. We will deploy our Corsairs to compensate for their defenses.
ooh, we've got a new unit incoming. That's going to be interesting. So here we have our our new weapon, the Corsair. These Corsairs here. Oh, we've got some Dragoons here. Nice. They please destroy the Sunken colony here. They can cast this net here, which doesn't let ranged attacks in or out, which is pretty nice. But what we also have to deal with here are these sunken colonies here. Because these nets don't last forever, but they're nice to break through. Nope, not going to kill that guy, thank you. They're nice to break through defenses, at least briefly. Okay, do I have enough crystal gatherers here now? I think I do, so let's get more of you. So I can get... more... probably more defenses and also more pylons, so I can spread out a little bit and don't have to rely on Dark Templars alone. The Dark Templars are pretty powerful, so they are very useful in that regard, but they're also a bit slow, and they are melee units, so it always takes them a moment to get into range. You should probably build me a forge after erecting more pylons here. Or you can actually build me the forge here. You can hang out here. And then we should also get in a simulator. So we can get going with that sweet Vespine gas. And then we're going to expand to that position in the north. Which I'm not going to do immediately because we don't want to get overrun there while we don't even have proper defenses here. So let's wait just one more moment. There we go. And let's get maybe a photon cannon here. What the hell? That's a lot of overlords. What the hell? Seriously. And they didn't really drop a whole lot of these guys here. Yeah, but that was an absolute army of overlords. What was going on there? Never mind. Lost only one dragoon. That's acceptable. Not great, but acceptable. And I should probably build more photon cannons here to discourage those overlords. And let's build one. Oh, well, I guess I have to wait because that radius just isn't good enough. In the meantime, you guys can start gathering resources here. And I should probably get some zealots to help with the defense here. I like the dragoon range, but those are a bit cheaper. And they are pretty effective at the end of the day. Build one here and one there. And you help here. So that goes pretty well so far. And then let's get a couple more defenders here before we expand to the north. The Dark Templars are pretty useful as well, but obviously they always suffer from the presence of overlords. Otherwise it's kind of, they can either not be damaged at all or they're comparably vulnerable, but it's okay. That's just how these units work. Also this looks kind of nice. I like this asset here. Looks very like coral-like almost. And what else do you want right now? Any of these upgrades? Melee damage possibly. Or maybe the shields already? Yeah, I'm tempted to get the shields. Because it's really not that expensive. And the earlier we get those, the better. Let's keep an eye on the position in the north. Yeah, once I have a couple extra units, we can secure this position here with maybe the Dark Templars and then go north. And expand our base there. So let's see whether there's anybody lurking around there, which there probably isn't, but you never know. And you guys can join me there. Dragoons plus photon cannons here should be enough to keep us safe there. A couple more of you. There we go. No more creep. And that's a ton of things. Yeah, but they always send 1 million overlords here. That is really, that's really a bit annoying. It's not super problematic, but damn do they send a lot. In any case, we could just place even more photon cannons here, just so their overlords get discouraged a little bit more. But before we do that, let's see. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything right there, which is good. So you get me that. Oh, can't get that nexus. Okay, whatever, we'll get there. You guys stay here in the meantime. And there we go. The next wave of crystals. Let's place the nexus here. That should be good enough. And while we are gathering here, I guess we can already produce a couple more of these. And then potentially get... Why do we start with the Templar archives? I mean, I don't mind it, but it's just a bit of an odd choice. You may, possibly, but we'll see. In the meantime, let's see whether we can squeeze photon cannons in here. We sort of can. So we could build 1 or 2 here just to discourage overlords a little bit. And you go down here as well. So I can concentrate some anti-air here. Yep, let's do that. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Not for us here. But I don't want to lose my Dark Templars, so boom, let's be careful. Overlord's just going to hang around here. You did lose some hit points, but it wasn't too bad. Nevertheless, we need some better defenses there. Eventually.
You've not enough minerals.
So, why did I suddenly get vision here? Never mind. And, oh yeah, we should get a cybernetics core as well. So, let's see how expensive that is again. Just 200 crystal, not that bad. So you can build me that and then you can go north as well. And here we go. Then we can start gathering resources here. And you can set up some defenses here too. So, and you follow me north, please. Okay, we got this upgrade here. Better melee weapons, better armor. Let's get the better weapons first, and then we can go for the better armor, because ideally we won't need the armor because we will kill everything before it reaches our shields, but obviously it's not always going to work like that. Here we go, and you harvest over here, and then I need 4 more of you for the crystals alone, so let's get them going.
Yes.
You stay here.
I long for combat.
And oh no, it's just another one of you. You always look like Mutilisks, and it always makes me nervous. I never like it. Anyway, let's get the range upgrade for the Dragoons. And then possibly get some more Dragoons. But maybe 1 photon cannon here first. You can harvest here. You will harvest here. And you get me that additional photon cannon. There we go. And then we want a simulator as well, naturally. And you harvest here. And I think then we have someone working on... Oh, Mutilisks. That's okay, we've got a photon cannon here now. So let's... No, we have to keep this photon cannon here alive. While it takes out the Mutilisks, naturally. Which may or may not work. I think the second photon cannon is probably going to be ready in time. Yeah, we definitely need to get some more defenses here, just generally spoken. And maybe a second pylon so this stays powered in case that one goes down. And 2 more for the assimilator. And then let's get some Dragoons. There we go, and possibly second forge as well. And you get me another 1 or 2 photon cannons here. And you guys can hang around here. And then we're going to scout a little bit and see what the Zerg base looks like. There will be a lot of anti-air naturally, they already said that. But that was to be expected, otherwise we could just drop in and get some Dark Templars to kill everything. which obviously won't be the case. So, Dragoons here. Good enough for me. And let's get one more probe here just as a general worker. And then possibly some scouts so we can... You stay here, just so you can... Maybe I should build a defense in the very south here. So we could have discouraged the overlords directly, but oh well. Can't have everything. So you get me a second forge. Let's put that here. And next I want... What do I want next? Maybe... Yeah, let's get the Citadel. Then let's get one more pylon here. And then probably the robotics facility. Yeah, there we go. That sounds good to me. Why can't you be ready already? I can... Oh, yeah, I can squeeze you in here. Well done. Something tells me I don't have carriers in this mission. And are they only going to attack me here from now on? Maybe. In this case, I may as well move you guys over here. Just so we have some mobile anti-air up there. So you're ready. That's good. And yeah, let's get the second tier shield upgrade. And let's get the damage upgrade as well. And then let's see, what else do we want? Nothing here right now. Yeah, it seems they're primarily attacking here now. But our defenses here are fairly solid, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem. So, you get me those legs. And... So we already have the Templar archives. So yeah, we need to wait for the robotics facility. Robotic support bay, yes please. I don't know, build that. There's surprisingly little space here because of all these cracks here. I don't want to build everything here, but that's okay. Yeah, then we probably want an observatory just for scouting. Because that's not an especially expensive building anyway. There we go. And... what else? So... how do we actually upgrade? Well, wait. So, this is already a ground. This does count as a ground. I was just wondering about that for a second. Whether these counted as air upgrades, but I'm pretty sure they don't. We don't really need that, do we? Unless we want to go with Reavers, which we may or may not do. So let's go with observer range, and let's get one or two observers. Go with 2, and we probably want a second gateway because sooner or later we probably want to amass an army. We're going to need that. And I think that gives you the Temple Archives so you can get access to these guys here earlier, which I guess is fair. And you also need them to destroy the Cerebred. Now, that's one thing we have to take into account if you take Dark Templars along. We will also need to have at least one of them survive. Do we want a Stargate? Maybe not. Fleet beacon. Can we build carriers in this mission here? I kind of doubt it, but we could give it a shot. Let's build that here. Let's make our base even more crammed. Yeah, so far so good. Upgrades are still upgrading. That's great. And yeah, don't think we have to carry upgrade. Otherwise, we would have access to the capacity upgrade. At least that would be my assumption. So observer site is still being upgraded. And in the meantime, we may as well scout out our own island here, which I guess we could have done a while ago but didn't, but never mind.
We are under attack.
Are we? Yes we are, but that's not a problem as usual. I just wish you guys would take a step back after you finished upgrading. So no, of course we don't have carriers, but we do have crosshairs. So the crosshairs can paralyze these spore colonies, which will probably be around the entire base on all sides. So this doesn't look like the worst landing. I mean, it looks like a bad landing spot. But maybe a marginally better. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't look like one. I don't think Reavers can shoot across here. But yeah, maybe if we get our crosshairs in here, then we can land guys here. Because I'm pretty sure there's no land connection. We can look, but I doubt that there's any land connection. In which case, we should probably amass an army. Yeah, I guess we can start that now. We do have a lot of resources. Let's get that, and let's also get more upgrades in the meantime. And then our resources are dwindling anyway. So you guys summon me a couple more pylons just in case. Because I might need them sooner or later. And it looks like there's at least 2 Zerg bases, purple and orange or tan. But that was kind of to be expected because there's two Zerobrats, so that's not really surprising. Alright. There we go. More of you. And any more upgrades we want. Do we want... We could get Reavers, but Reavers, they just seem to run out of juice so quickly. They are very powerful, but they're just kind of sitting ducks. At least I have the feeling they turn into sitting ducks almost immediately. It always bothers me a little bit. And can we shoot across this chasm here? You know what? Let's build one Reaver, and then let's see whether we can pull that off. We can build one. That's not really too much of an investment. And let's warp in some Dark Templars. They're not that much. I mean, they do cost Vespene gas, but I have a ton of Vespene gas. So from that perspective, they're not that much more expensive than our Zealots. So far, harvest is going fine, as it should. And of course, we also want transports, so we should probably start building those as well. After we have...
You have not enough minerals.
And we did have shuttle upgrades, didn't we? Yeah, let's maybe get a couple of those. We didn't get those on the fleet beacon, did we? No, I don't think we did. No, this was just for the scarabs. So where did we... Did I overlook this? No. Or was it in the fleet beacon? Possibly. I mean, it is an aircraft focused building, so... And can you actually get out of here? Nope, you're literally trapped. You know what, that's a bit unfortunate, but I don't really care. Let's build another one, and then we can... see whether you make it out, or maybe you'll get stuck here, then the third one should be warped out. Yeah, I probably shouldn't cramp my buildings together like this, but oh well. It doesn't really matter. So you just need one good landing spot, then we can roll in some troops. They will probably have a ton of stuff here. I guess we could build scouts, but I doubt that scouts will cut it, especially if they have hydralisks here and then all swarm to one position. I just don't think that's going to work well. And I probably want some dragoons as well.
You have not enough minerals.
Once we have the resource for that. So how's our Reaver going? It's going well. I guess we could lift out the Reaver with a ship, so maybe we should have built that ship first. So what's happening here? Oh, more of you guys. That's alright. And there we go. And did manage to only blow up that one one photon cannon, but that's fine. Let's just rebuild that. And then you can... Oh, you again. And dead. Oh, you actually made it out of here. That's good. So let's see whether you can shoot across here. I kind of doubt it, but we can give it a shot. Because you can clear this patch here, that will probably make landing a little bit easier. You can... I guess you can hang out here. And Reaver, please crawl a little bit faster. Thank you very much. Anything else I want? So these upgrades are still upgrading, but they're both almost done. So you can pick up this guy here. There we go. That's the end of that embarrassing episode. And then I need a lot more of you, I think. Yeah.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
But I also want my upgrades. That's wow. Okay, that's not really what I wanted to happen here, but whatever. I guess it did happen now. So let's... Actually, let's have you come to my photon cannons. That should make things a little bit easier. Yeah, let's just get everybody here killed, please. Another queen, really? Oh well, whatever. Then we're going to rebuild that photon cannon just in case. And then you can drop that Reaver there. Maybe you guys come along here as bodyguards. Oh, and my shuttle got a little bit scratched here, but that's fine. So you unload this guy here. There we go. And of course we wasted resources on equipping this guy here with scarabs, but whatever. So you get down here. I probably shouldn't waste time with this experiment, but whatever. So let's get a bunch of you. Have they? So you get down here. Get down here. There we go. Nope, can't reach that. I guess it's probably designed in a way that it's just out of range or so. Which is fine. So then let's just gather a conventional army. And let's maybe get everyone over here, since they don't seem to attack here anymore at all. And you get over here too. And I suppose so can get you guys, because this army here should be large enough to defend my position here. We also have all upgrades except for the one damage upgrade, but that's currently being researched. Yeah, we've got all of these. And these guys will make it across the bridge eventually. And let's get one more robotics facility just in case we need to build some more shuttles in the future. And then more zealots. The zealots save space, sort of. And then we're almost out of crystals here, but it's okay, we've got more crystals here. And yeah, you guys just stay here. The good thing is probably that they won't rebuild their defense immediately, because the AI doesn't really tend to do that. So if we get in here and disrupt these defenses here, we should have enough time to land and take them out. And if we get rounded up then it's not really that big of a deal, because our next attack should be a little bit easier then. Let's see whether you can get in here, and I might just have you suicide run in here to see what's behind these colonies here. So there's definitely buried units, but that's okay. Yeah, that's not that bad. If you land guys here, you should be able to clear out the area relatively quickly. How many shuttles do we have here? 5. It's not really enough. We need a couple more than that, because we can only squeeze in 2 dragoons into 1 shuttle. You can get scout range, Corsair energy, scout movement. I could have sworn there were shuttle upgrades, or maybe that was just for the Terrans, or I was just imagining that. Who knows? I guess we can get the aircraft armor. Yeah, why not? Why not? And do we want more Dark Templars? Possibly. Yeah, we probably do. Because they're good in general. And they are needed to destroy the Cerebrats. Guess the Cerebrats are either in the center here, surrounded by all these defenses, or here. We'll see. I mean, they do have a lot of anti-air, but it looks scary now, but once we're in, it becomes a little less scary, because then obviously anti-air isn't going to do us any good, except for it still being able to detect the Dark Templar. Oh, you made a mistake here. You sure made it. Oh, we need more pylons, really. Oh, they actually... How? Whatever. Never mind, let's get more pylons. So... Here we go. And there we go. And... Here we go. And maybe one more.
You have not enough minerals.
Come on, there we go. And back to harvest. Yeah, we are at it. We are at it. Really? Why are you attacking here now? Well, I guess my cannons should take care of you, hopefully. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Didn't even breach his shields. Yeah, maybe these guys don't have... But then again, Mutalisks aren't... I mean, they aren't that strong, are they? I mean, they are... Really? What I do now... So, let's get 2 more. Well, one more in addition to the one we're already getting. Then we have a full fleet. You guys can stop dancing around here. Then we should be able to airdrop in a nice amount of guys here. And that should be it. What's... Oh, it's just another overlord. Yeah, that's... Yeah, you get in here. Yeah, try to come and get me. You have amazing range, but only when these units here are running away, that kind of sort of increases their range for some reason. Never mind. What's... Oh, okay. Well, you're trying it again. Trying hard here. I think I'm actually going to build an additional photon cannon here, just so we really don't get these overlords here. You really want this, don't you? He's trying really hard, or it's trying really hard. I guess an overlord, so I guess... Well, you know what? Whatever. Let's just get this over with. So we definitely want all Dark Templars aboard here. Or do we? I guess we could get them in later and then save time this way, or maybe not. And let's get all of you aboard. And we can always do a second run. Yeah, and how many of you are full now? Almost all of you. You are not, but that's okay. You can take a couple of these guys. There's still one space in here. And you guys can get aboard here. And then we can do our first swoop. So you guys... So you will cast net here. And you here. You here. And you here. And then you guys just land here. Just do it. Don't want to waste any more time now. Is that everyone out? Hopefully so. So let's see. You can swoop up these guys here. Sucks them all up. And... that it? Almost. Yeah, that's good enough. And then let's let more guys here. And that was surprisingly straightforward. Okay, so here is... Here yeah, everybody just go down here. Here's the first Cerebrat. So let's just kill that guy. There we go. Did we lose all of our Dark Templars? I don't think we did, but there isn't that many left, so... Be careful here. Here's the second Cerebrat. Let's just kill them. So no need to kill the entire base. If we can actually get towards them, which is difficult because there's just so much stuff in the way. I think we can pull it off. Yeah. There we go.
Well done, mighty Protoss. I'm glad to see that you all are as violent as ever.
Kerrigan, what mockery is this?
Relax, warriors. Despite what you may think, I haven't come here to fight you.
This is laughable. Do you truly expect us to believe that your intentions here are honorable? That these Zerg here are not under your sway?
Look, the Cerebrats you've killed were my enemies as well. If you let me explain, I'm sure you'll understand that—
You are the enemy of all who live, Kerrigan. What makes you think we would have anything to do with you?
Because, Zeratul, I bring news of an event that threatens us all. If you'd be so good as to escort me back to your citadel, I'll tell you everything I know.
Very well, Kerrigan. We shall hear what you have to say. But be warned, we will not suffer your treachery here.
Well, that wasn't too difficult, was it? And to be honest, I probably wouldn't have needed the crosshairs, but I guess they're nice to have. And looks like Kerrigan is at odds with the other Cerebrats. Well, the other Cerebrat, she's not with Cerebrat, but I presume she has control of the Zerg as well. And let's see what that other threat is next time. Thanks for watching and see you then.